This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.
When Zia Park opens its American Quarter Horse meet in September, two new faces will occupy the racing office. Robbie Junk is the track's new racing secretary, and Johnny Jameson is Zia's new starter. Junk is currently racing secretary at Sunland and was actually Zia Park's racing secretary during its inaugural season in 2005. July 26th has been designated the first annual PDJA Day Across America. The Permanently Disabled Jockey Fund is a charity that provides financial assistance to former jockeys who have suffered catastrophic injuries on the track. The participating tracks will work to raise awareness of the program and all the good things it does, and hopefully raise some funds too. Since 2006, PDJF has distributed more than $3 million to permanently disabled jockeys. It's time to fill out your registration for the 35th annual Pumphrey Cowboy Classic Memorial Invitational Golf Tournament. It's a two-day tourney, August 26th and 27th, the 2 days prior to the Ruidoso Select Yearling Sale. You're already driving to Ruidoso that week, might as well get some good golfing in. And once again, the tournament will take place at the links at Sierra Blanca in Ruidoso. We need your entry by next month, so hurry over to aqharacing.com and print out your form. Los Alamitos Sunday night ran the latest installment of the Grade 1 Vessel's Maturity. Ridden by Saul Ramirez for trainer Jose Hernandez, Farniente is a 4-year-old FDD Dynasty gelding. He'd end up with a comfortable 3/4 length victory for owners Atwood Ranches and Vessel's Stallion Farm. And of course, Farniente also earned a trip to December's Grade 1 Champion of Champions with the win. Atwood manager John Wells after the race called Farniente the best horse he's ever touched. Canterbury Park hosted its richest American Quarter Horse Stakes this past weekend, the Mystic Lake Northlands Futurity. Now, last year, trainer Stacy Charette-Hill won both the Northlands and the Canterbury Park Quarter Horse Derby, which is the track's second richest purse of the season. Okay, back to this year. Earlier in the evening, Charette-Hill had won the Derby with Send Me This Wagon. In the Futurity, she saddled up Defiant Red Rooster, owned by Hill, Hammer & Hammer, and ridden by Jorge Torres. Now, would I be talking this race up so much if she didn't win? Of course not. Defiant Red Rooster now 2-0-1 in 3 starts. And Stacy Charette-Hill sweeps the evening for the second consecutive year. Both horses, by the way, sired by PYC Paint Your Wagon. You know what they say, everybody complains about the weather, but nobody seems to do anything about it. Track conditions can mean everything when it comes to time trials. It's something that horsemen just accept as part of the business. Sometimes easier said than done. On the second day of trials, the Grade 1 Rainbow Futurity at Ruidoso Downs this weekend, the top 3 times came from the first of 10 trials. Logan Zuman, Trendy, and Tempting Valor all ran in the first race of the day with a 6-mile-per-hour tailwind. Horses in the second trial also got the benefit of a tailwind, but the other 8 that day were run against a headwind. Fastest on the day was Kiss My Hawks, the current leader on the AQHA Racing Horse Player Now Top 10 poll of 2-year-olds. The $900,000 final runs July 20th. Speaking of the Top 10 poll, here are your latest weekly rankings of the 2-year-olds. Kiss My Hawks had a huge win, and so not surprisingly still leads the herd. Won by 3¼ lengths to get the fastest qualifying time. See the latest poll of 3-and-ups as well at aqharacing.com. That's it for Q Racing News. I'm Matt Darby in Amarillo, and we'll see you next week.
Q Racing News is brought to you each week by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.